Good morning, YouTube. It is a very sunny, very good looking day in it's a green light in South Florida today. And I've got some news for y'all as far as this being part 2. I've made so many clips the past couple of days leading up to today. I don't know how I'm gonna put this all together, but today is my last shift at Delivery Dudes tonight. But I need an oil change, and I've got real estate tutoring at 11:45, and it's 11:04, and no one wants to take me in last second because I just realized about my oil change, and so we're gonna go and try and drop off my car at a place and see if they can't have it done before 5 when I start work tonight. So this is pretty much the beginning of a new, what I call this video? A new beginning? This is a new beginning because I'm gonna be out of a job and I have nothing else lined up except, I mean I do, sorta. I have, I could drive for Uber or Postmates just like temporarily until I find another stationary job, like being a server or something. Some that makes around the same money I do here, minus gas. And then the living situation is still, that's a weird situation right this second. So I'm just kind of going with the flow, but this is essentially the beginning of me just like completely starting over. So I'm gonna go ahead and film today, just like shit that I would regularly do, like just like a vlog. And also I would really like to just like film a like a good last day of deliveries. Why are there so many hot women in Alrighty, I'm gonna see if this place right over yonder won't try and take me in. This is where I usually get my oil change, Old Tower Kingdom right here. Okay, never mind. They said I don't need an oil change. They said I could wait till tomorrow, even though my check oil thing just came on my car. I should be good till tomorrow, hopefully. But I was kind of excited to have to leave my car there because I was gonna skate from where I am 5 miles to tutoring, and so now I can't really do that. And now I have some time to kill before going to tutoring, so I missed church this morning, so I'm just gonna watch a live stream of church. Okay, I just got out of tutoring. It's here at this really awesome building that my camera won't focus on. I don't know what the hell that building is, but it's really pretty. There's my favorite building right there in not in South Florida, but in Delray. That's the Colony. It is a hotel. It's one of the oldest buildings in Delray. The hell is going on with this, huh? You got some poop hanging off your ass, bro. We are here at the old Publix. Yeah, no, my lens just freaking had an error. My camera just shut itself off. That was weird. Anyways, I'm getting lunch here, and then up until 4 or 5 when I start work, I'm just gonna like read more real estate because my state exam that I'm taking for the 3rd time is in 2 days. It's on the 18th. Today's the 16th, so I'm just studying. I'm just like curious to know who's actually gonna like notice and or even care that I'm gonna be gone from Delivery Dudes for however long. Because I just feel like no one there like actually cares about me. You know, I kind of take that back. Like, I know there's people that probably care about me, and you know, I never would like go into the office and talk to people because I've got just like so much shit going on, and it's hard for me to just like want to like sit down in the office and talk to other people knowing that I've got all this other shit that I have to do. If no one even recognizes that I'm gone and stuff, I can't necessarily blame anyone but myself. So I would completely understand if no one gave a f that I'm gone. I figured on my last day I'd wear my Due to the Month shirt that actually has like my name on the side. This is something I never told social media actually. They actually gave me for the month of September a Due to the Month shirt and like some other like nice gifts and stuff. So I kind of felt appreciated. The story behind that though is when they gave it to me, I immediately like just took my shirt and went outside and was, I guess I just had to sit there and reflect for a second because I was just like in this confused loop inside my head about, like, number one, I was happy that it happened. I was like, finally. And that goes into the next part, like, finally. Like, people, like, I wear this shirt like every other day or whatever because I have multiple DD shirts or whatever, and I wear this one, and people when I go into restaurants are like, oh, you got Due to the Month, that's awesome. And I'm just like, yeah. They're like, what do you have to do to get one of those? And I'm just like, there's just like a lot that goes into it. Month by month they choose someone that they feel that it is appropriate to receive something like this, you know? And I just got this shirt. I've been there for a while now, obviously you'll know that, but I just got this shirt in September, which was just a month or two ago, you know? Or a couple months. And what really, the other part, besides being excited about receiving this shirt, was that I was frustrated. Like, I've worked for the company for like a year and a half, and correct me if I'm being selfish, but I've been working for the company a year and a half, pretty much have worked 60 hours a week since I started for the company, and I made the instructional video, you know, this one right here. And I've been waiting to do this video for a long time. How Delivery Dudes works. I did that, and then even on my other social media, I would be like, if anyone wants free Delivery Dude koozies, free Delivery Dudes pins, hit me up and I will spend my own money to send it to you. I had a friend from Alaska. I had people from up north, like Pennsylvania, especially people from Texas, obviously. And I sent all of these products out. Anyways, and I work my ass off, and I'm friendly to all my customers. Like, I've built relationships with them, and that sums it up. I was just kind of frustrated that I just now received one of these Delivery Dude shirts when there were people that I personally trained to do the job, worked for 4 months, and automatically got one of these, which I feel like is unfair. That's a true story too. Anyways, so I mean, that's not fully the reason why I'm leaving, is because like I'm frustrated. It's just that there's a lot of reasons, and I don't really necessarily have to get into detail because part of me loves Delivery Dude still, and another part is like just frustrated, and it's just time for me to move on anyways. I'm at 169,903 miles on my car, and I just got this car like 2 years ago. I forgot what was on it before I got it, but it was significantly less than that. Obviously having to drive back and forth from Florida to Texas a couple of times. I worked a job in my hometown. I worked a delivery job in Dallas, worked here, Domino's in North Miami a long time ago. Just freaking this car is... I've been feeling some type of way the past couple of hours. I like, after I got out of tutoring, like I was gonna go and read and shit like before work, but like I am so like caught up in being a is what I feel like. I can't get myself to do whatever it is that I know that I need to do to grow in this world and life. It's like I purposely procrastinate. It's like I'm fully aware that I am doing it. It's like that I don't care. It's like, honestly, I kind of just feel like I just want to hurry up and get my test over in 2 days, just to get it over with. Like, I don't want to fucking do it anymore. Like, I'm tired of studying and continuing to fail this test. And like, I study and I go to tutoring, and like it's like I go to tutoring and I'm like studying all this shit, and I'm like, okay, I got it. And then the next week, like, I go back to tutoring and we start like studying more, and she's like, and my tutor's just like, we talked about this last week, like, and I'm like, oh shit, well, I guess I forgot it, and like nothing sticks, you know? It's so boring and like uninteresting to me to learn everything that I have to learn to be able to get into real estate, that it's hard for me to comprehend, because it's not fun, but which is bullshit, because, you know, not everything in life is fun, and we have to learn to deal with it regardless. But it's just like hard for me to retain all of this shit because of how just, it really sucks that I'm having to do this shit over and over and over, when I really wish I could just be done with it. I don't fucking know, man. I'm also really tired of complaining and making these stupid ass videos that are unproductive, and me just sitting in my car, and it fucking sucks. And you know, things will be a little different here in a couple of days maybe, because I'll be like trying to find something new to find. It's just, I'm just like so fed up like with myself, and like every time I try and like go out and like try and change myself or do something about it, it's like I don't. I just keep procrastinating, you know? I started work a couple minutes ago. Anyways, last time that I am working for Delivery Dudes is tonight. This is it. So I might just like film me doing some delivering or something. I don't even feel like finishing this vlog. Like, I'm so like in my head and depressed and anxiety and f***ing all over the place that I don't feel like doing anything. It's like I pick something up and put it right back down, you know? And that goes like with everything that I do, and it just f***ing sucks. I'm tired of complaining. I wish I could just do things, but it's not that f***ing simple. You know, I needed to change my mindset, and I've been trying the past 2 years. I've read 53, and that's not an over-exaggeration. I've read 53 books, some of those books more than once, in the past 2 years of self-development, business, real estate, all of these things, and I'm still, I feel like stuck in the same mindset I was 2 years ago, and it's just bullshit, man. I almost feel like at this point I need like a miracle to happen for me to change, you know? I'm trying so hard. Like, I tried this whole working out thing, you know, I've read all of these books, I got into real estate, went to school, finished, been testing, I'm doing like all of these things to grow, but I like can't get out of this mindset that I've been stuck in my whole entire life, you know? I just feel like something drastically needs to change, you know? That's why I always seeked out like meth and drugs, because it made me a completely different person, you know? And not to get into that or anything, because that's not the direction, it's not even a choice anymore. And so like, pretty much what I'm just saying is like I use drugs to escape what I'm feeling now and what I have been feeling for a really long time, you know? Like, this point that I'm in right now, where something in life is happening that I have to deal with, these are usually the times that I would go out and relapse and, you know, just to seek out something different in life, you know? It's just gonna be a challenge this time because that's not an option. Okay, let's get to work. Alright, first order of the day is Anthony's and lemongrass sushi. So a funny story about Anthony's is, why is it so zoomed? Is probably the most beautiful girl in the world works there. Like, of all the other girls in South Florida being fucking beautiful and shit, like this one that works at Anthony's is probably like the hottest. Anyways, the point is that if I were to ever I don't want to say waste my time, but I'm gonna say it anyways, waste my time with a girl right now, even though I've got all this other shit, and I wouldn't be able to spoil her as much as I would want to because I don't have the amount of funds that I do right now. All of these other excuses and shit, it would be that girl at Anthony's. And so since this is my last day working for Delivery Dudes, it would be ideal for me to have just asked her out while I was there, and I didn't, so hopefully maybe I can get another delivery to go back to Anthony's. You know, I was thinking about it, and I really haven't caught a whole bunch of B-roll in my videos since moving back to Delray, which is super unfortunate because it's really fucking beautiful here, but I also struggle with just talking to people and being social and stuff, and I've kind of learned how to deal with that is to just like one of the books that I've read like 3 times is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a and that book is actually amazing, and even the title helps you out. Just stop giving as many as you normally would, because for me, I know that I give way too many and I allow it to control my life, and in doing so, I pretty much like have been living in fear. You know, I make all of these YouTube videos and it just seems like I am not progressing, and you know, it's just a lot of people don't see how I am outside of the camera. You know, they just see me talking about this house right here. I just dropped off an order here, and there's a little box. There's a little box right by the front door that says, or it has little snack bars and water in it, and with a little sign right next to it that said, FedEx, UPS, and delivery drivers take a water and a snack bar. Thank you for what you do. And I just thought that was the coolest thing ever, and so like after I dropped off his delivery, he was like, here, take a water. You know, I've really realized that in life, we really don't get a whole hell of a lot of shots and just situations that we're in where we don't take enough chances in life.
Relying on a good girl, you trying to rhyme cause you idolize what I self. I don't hate you, bitch, just fake rich. I get paper like Ray J Cambridge. I'm best.
It's 7. One of the reasons why I love South Florida so much. We're like a couple of hours into work. We're headed over to where the f am I going actually? I don't know. I'm picking up another order it has been a really fun Sunday. And I really don't think any of the dudes at the office know that today is my last day. And so I'll let y'all know what happens when I get back to work to do my numbers and clock out and leave. Let's go over there. It's a cool little house. Damn, look at that thing. It's fucking huge. I haven't gotten another order yet, so I just wanted to stop by here real quick. I already made a Snapchat little video of the 100-foot Christmas tree, but it was really shit. It was my Snapchat story. It wasn't an actual YouTube video, so I'm sure the quality is a lot better on this camera, because this is my vlogging camera, so. I know y'all are gonna be absolutely no help after, because you're obviously watching this, and so by the time that I figure this out, y'all will not be able to give me advice. But yeah, I am debating, sitting here, calling this pizza restaurant that this girl, I'm making this a way bigger deal than it really is. Just trying to get my own shit together, and so it doesn't make sense for me to go out trying to ask out a girl that I may never see again, because I'm not gonna be working for delivery dudes and I might be moving. It'd probably be a bad idea. Maybe I should call as an excuse to order pizza and go there and then see her and try and talk to her and f***ing choke like I always do trying to talk to her. But then again, it's probably a bad idea. I'm on my last order right now, probably, because we got really slow. It's just a pizza order. Not for that pizza place, a different pizza place. And then I'll be done. This is pretty much my last order, unless I make that order for myself. I don't know if I should call. I guess y'all find out in a second. Okay, I called. I just dropped off that my last order ever, maybe ever. I called Anthony's though. I was placed on hold because I guess they're busy, and then I hung up. Now I'm in a position where I feel like if I don't do it, I'm gonna regret it for the you ugly ass motherfucker. Look at you. Sorry. Alright, I called it in. I called in just like a normal pizza, so I have an excuse to go over there. And we'll see if I have the balls to say something to her. I'm probably gonna delete my YouTube if I don't, because that would be embarrassing as f. But I'm clocking out now of work, so here we go as far as not working for DD anymore. Alright, my camera died as I was trying to show the dude house to like make it all dramatic and shit. So I'm just gonna put some clips from of it right here. Okay, it's time to go and pick up my pizza from the most beautiful girl in the world, pretty much. Alright, I went in there, I had no idea what the fuck I was gonna say, I didn't plan anything, and it cut out. Started playing Mr. Jones by Hobson, which is a dope-ass song y'all should listen to. She wasn't in there. She was in there, like, an hour or two ago. Actually, that was my first order. My first order today for my last shift was to come here to Anthony's, when I should have said something to her in the first place. But Anthony's Coal Fire Pizza is pretty much like the best pizza freaking here in Delray, so I don't give a fuck about the pizza. I just wish she was here. As pretty as she was is not the most important thing that's happening in my life right now, so I've got to go home and deal with some other stuff. So part 15 coming up soon. Oh, and hey, one more thing. When I went back into the office for my last shift or whatever, there was like a big hefty group of people in there all just chilling and talking, you know, and I did my normal thing, going in, clocking out, and pretty much I would on a normal basis would walk right back out and not really talk to anyone. Part of it is because I've got shit to do, and I go in, I clock out, I'm done with work, I got other shit to do. Another part of it is anxiety and not wanting to talk to other people, but I mean, if those people didn't want to talk to me in the first place, then whatever. I love you, delivery dudes, and thank you all for everything that y'all did for me. Not to be over dramatic, but it's kind of a big deal for me to love you all. Bye.